hello. I'm live. It has been crazy today. Crazy. I know it feels like I say that every single time. And it's probably not really crazy. It's probably me. It's probably me. I always try really hard to make sure I have everything ready, and there's always something. So since I'm the hostess with the mostest today, I'm going to go ahead and share myself into the groups. Amanda just finished up, and she did a flip-flop journal portfolio thing. It was super cute. So I am going to go ahead and continue working on my Christmas themed journal, which if you haven't, then you can do #journal in the comments, and you'll get a message from me, and you will be put in the drawing to win this journal. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And but this is for the paper pack. So let me add that, and I'll talk about the journal too as I'm doing it. But this is for the paper pack. The Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack is sponsoring this event. I'm going to grab my November journal that I made from the November pack, because it's so cute. Isn't it cute? So I'm going to just kind of flip through this because it's so fun. I'm going to point this camera down here, and then we'll switch this to where it's bigger. Y'all, I was on Whatnot yesterday, and I still have not cleaned everything up from that. So I've got a mess. I've definitely got a mess. So this is the journal that I made from the November Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack. It is pretty much every single bit of it came in the paper pack. I'll show you. I think I added some paper just to make a signature. But this doily, this applique, this fabric, everything came in the Paper and Notions pack for November. Sorry, I'm just looking real quick. Okay. Making sure I was in the right place. So I took the letter that Lisa included with it. So she sent us these two nice boards, and I made them into a cover. And then I think this piece of fabric is mine, but this vintage wallpaper was in the pack. This was in the pack. All of these that I haven't really done anything with, this embossed card and some cards, and a little tag that she sewed and then laminated. This is the signature. Oh, I added the polka dot and this paper. That's what I added. Hey, Lori. Hey, Lori, you're like a stranger now. I'm so glad that you're here. Linda, Michele, twin. Hey, twin. You guys, Michele is up after me. And I hope if you haven't watched her that you do, because I know her from kind of the furniture painting world. And she is an amazing artist, an amazing paper crafter too. I'm not sure what she's doing today. You don't have to do paper crafts today, but she's really good. Oh, really good at mixed media. I knew I made this too close to the edge. But anyway, this has a bunch of stickers in it from the November pack. I made this kind of little peekaboo pocket situation here. But yeah, all of this bookmark, this wood bookmark, every single thing except for this pattern paper and the circle paper was all in my November paper pack. And I still have, she made a pocket with this vintage wallpaper and then sewed a zipper into it to put all the stuff in, which I thought was so cute. So cute, so clever. So I just wanted to show you guys that because we mail out the paper packs on the 10th of every month. So Amanda's December, and she will be mailing it out on Tuesday. But yeah, the doily and the applique, all of this I thought was really cool. All right, back to Christmas. Back to Christmas. I'm going to be working on my my Christmas journal. And if you haven't heard or you haven't watched me before, I just started this last Sunday and did the cover and did, I think, a little bit of ephemera. It's in here. But if you want to put hashtag journal giveaway, you will be entered in the drawing because I'm going to give this away on December 23rd. So a couple of different hashtags you can put in there and get all kinds of info. If I can get it back to this one now. Gosh. Technology. So this is the inside of the cover. And I was trying to be fancy. Got a little fancy on that with the gold. But last week I just kind of went through and gathered stuff that I thought would be fun to use in here. Let's see. Where's some of the stuff I made? I went through and tore some things out of a Bible that I have that's just a from the thrift store. I really like the look of them, just kind of in stacks around the house, I've got all of this Christmas ephemera from a paper pack. I thought I did more than just, I did. Okay, I'm like, where's the rest of the stuff I did? Surely I did more than that, than this little bitty tag. Okay. So I think the journal's going to have 2 signatures. Looks like I already made a tuck spot there. I used some IOD of the gilded transfers here. Can you guys see okay? I can get a little closer. This was just a music page that I folded up, and that's washi tape. Oh, and this napkin, which is in here, the other parts of it. This napkin. Some Christmas music. Let's see. So I wanted this to be another tuck when it was folded. I'm trying to learn to do more, like this. This is the kind of thing that I'm trying to plan out before I sew my signatures in, where you have a pocket here that is like just different, just different than your, hey, Amanda, I like your flip-flop journal. It's just different than the your average pocket. So that's why I've changed up the order I do things a little bit. Oh, and I just put Luke, this second chapter of Luke, tore that out of that same Bible and put it in here. And I folded it wonky like that on purpose because I thought it was cute. But it says, this is from a children's book. They did not forget that Christmas is more than just presents. June's father read them the story of the special baby who was born in a manger such a long time ago. And this was from a craft book, and it was really bright, but I just sanded it a little bit, kind of tone it down. I sanded it in here too. And then I just, like, when it gets sewn in, this will be a pocket, so I just put some ephemera on there. Those little touches are the things I did after I was live last time, but this is one of the signatures. I thought that we would make some more ephemera for it. I like to just sit and make ephemera. I'm telling you, I could do it, I could do it every single day. Every single day, all day. Love it. So let me get this stuff back in my little bag. Where's my little zipper bag I used? And I think I will keep out the stuff. So we have got 4 more people after me. And hey, if you guys have any questions at all about the paper pack, I'd love to hear them. Like I say, if you put hashtag paper pack in the comments, you'll get a message with the link. But then we will be in each other's, then we will be messaging. And if you have questions, you can always ask me there too. The paper pack is $37 a month, and that does include shipping. I'll tell you what, these shipping prices, I was looking at the price of boxes and stuff for, because I will be doing the January box. And I was like, oh man, it's getting to the point where we can't call it a paper pack anymore. It's going to be a box. All right, I think I want to use, y'all, I have a mess around here. And I already did one, but I'm going to do a pink one this time. I love these guest checks. I got to do something besides just using them, but they make the cutest tags. They make the cutest tags. I am going to use, I just had that Tim Holtz paper, that Christmas paper. Lord. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I haven't cleaned up yet from my Whatnot show yesterday. Oh, Lord. And I saved this because why not? The smaller pieces of that. So this is really thick. It is really thick. Let's look at the different patterns. See which ones. Oh, and this is when Jesus was a little boy and he was in the temple teaching the teachers on the other side of that. I think I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with that craft sheet because, I mean, this is sparkly. It's kind of, I don't know, to me, it's a little in your face. It's not what I want. So I'm going to glue this down. Is everybody finished decorating for Christmas, their houses? I meant to do it this week and I haven't been able to. I'm kind of disappointed. I really wanted to get it done. Get my little book here. Oh Lord. I ran out of glue stick. I don't know, yesterday or the day before. And so that's the one thing I didn't restock. And I got stuff everywhere, you guys. I might have to get one. Oh, from the Whatnots. From the Whatnots show. So yeah, I didn't get my tree up or anything. Set around. But I was saying on Amanda's live, I have had to take a 5-gallon bucket and go downstairs and what do you call it? I mean, dredge, scoop, whatever. I'm scooping stuff up out of the bathtub. Plumber can't get here till tomorrow. You can't really run water. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. And you can see probably that my hair is wet, but to like a big pasta pot, like to rinse my hair and dump water and rinse my hair. It took a lot, guys. Took a lot, and it took a lot out of me. Hey, Cheryl. So yeah, I am ready for the plumber to be here tomorrow, and I'll be back on here tomorrow. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what it is that I'm pulling out of the, like in the 5-gallon buckets. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is that TMI? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it is, but I mean, it's one of those things that happens that most of us have all had to deal with that kind of thing at one time or another. I'm just doing this just enough to get it closer. Ooh, this paper ain't messing around. I better get my skizzers. That's what one of my grandkids at some point used to say that, or maybe it was even one of my kids. I don't remember at this point. You ever get your kids and your grandkids mixed up? Like, who was it that used to say that? My oldest daughter used to, when talking about when she was born, she would say, "Was that before I was boring?" Oh my gosh. And, some of those things is just like, I constantly still hear it like that. If something comes up. Ooh, does anybody have any fun Christmas morning stories with their kids? Like that just got me thinking about more stuff like that. Our youngest, so there was a year that our kids all decided that they were going to cheat, whatever, for Christmas, And our oldest, Matthew, was kind of, he was the ringleader, I suppose, with his 3 sisters. And then we had my nephew, too. So he had 4 little minions. running around. And I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, they come in there and wake us up. And we were like, you know, we had, you know, having a grandkid. When our kids were young, we would put like their Santa gift unwrapped out and under the tree. Like the gifts, all of the gifts were wrapped except for one big gift, and that would be the gift that was from Santa. That's how we did it. And our youngest was probably 3-4 years old, and she still is at 27. She still loves animals, is a huge animal lover. We got her this. It was way bigger than her. It was life size. I mean, it was probably over 5 feet long, but it was a tiger, and it was sitting there like it was, you know, in the jungle or whatever. Oh my gosh, that kid went absolutely insane. The funny thing is that we made them go back to bed. We were like, no, it is too early, you guys. You guys need to sleep a little longer. Well, they made it till like 6:30 or 7. Hey, Callie. And that child got up and the same amount of freak out. It was like she forgot that what she had gotten for Christmas and she was surprised all over again. So that was hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, let's see. I am going to grab a piece of sandpaper here because I'm not necessarily a fan of the sparkles, and I'm going to get the edges of this too. I don't mind a little sparkle, but I think that sanding the edges, especially stuff that has a little bit of a shine to it, like, you know, kind of those postcards you get in the mail and stuff like that, those look really good when you sand the edges. Okay, I want a little bit more around the outside. Because this is kind of like the opposite of inking the edges. And it seems to work really well if you have something very bright. And you know, I had honestly intended to do some collage on this side, but now I'm thinking this side is going to be our journaling spot. And the other side will be the front part. Oh, thank you, Callie. Ooh, 30 ATCs. What are you going to do with it? Are they for tag, like gift tags, or are they for like something else? Place Amanda did them that time for place settings, you know, which I thought was very clever. All right, let's go through. I really like. I kind of feel like this is gonna stand alone. That's gonna be for something else. Oh. I was at Joann's and they had all of their Christmas stuff on sale, this Tim Holtz Christmas stuff. You guys all probably got some too, huh? These things might be for the cover. They'd be good on the cover, right? Let me get my I like this aged mahogany whenever I want anything red. Aw, Christmas and card swap enclosures. That's awesome, Callie. That's thoughtful. I have all of these little oh, you guys can't even see them. These because my my granddaughter's birthday party that I'm going to after this is Hello Kitty. I have this burnt sienna too. That's a good one. That is on that white. That red kind of has like a pinkish to it, I think. I don't know if you can see, but I'm not thrilled with that. So I'm just kind of dulling that down a little bit. Get that out of the way. I'm gonna grab a vintage person here. I might need to do a full body person. These are oh, he looks very much like Merry Christmas, doesn't he? Kind of like Scrooge. But I do believe I'm going to have to go with the other one. You did. You did your shopping with me. You sure did. Which, when I leave to go to the birthday party, our mail on Saturdays, it says you can drop it off till 4, and you can, and it usually sometimes gets in the system. I can't even say it usually does. But I'm like, why? It's this time of year. I noticed that it takes forever. All right, where am I? Here we go. We want the bigger ones of these. Yeah, yesterday, I'm still learning the whatnots. But yeah, yesterday was strange in that I didn't have, that first time I had so many people and so much activity that yesterday I was on there for 2 hours and it was crickets a lot of the time, the majority of the time. Let's see, I feel like he is just a little bit dark there, so maybe I found this in my postcards too that I thought was cool. That'll be a good journaling spot. Knew I had some music paper sitting up here. Until you showed up. I was glad to see you. I was glad for the company, that's for sure. I don't think I like that one. Do you guys take this? I take it. Amanda was saying I was fast earlier, and I was like, I don't know who you've been watching, but I feel like I take a long time. To kind of place everything and decide and but I try not, I usually feel rushed when I'm on the live, not because of, not because I truly am, but I feel like I want to have a whole thing completed for sure. Oh, those little birdies are cute. He's cool. He might have to find a place in there. I'm sorry, I know that cellophane is annoying, isn't it? I like those. I think I like those a little bit better. Well, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming here for my next show. All right, I feel like I like to have kind of different shapes and stuff too. And I found in my little stamp collection thing here, I found several that were Christmas stamps. But I like to have of this, then I'll do a couple of square things, but I like to have one thing that isn't necessarily linear. You know what I mean? Like it's more got some rounded edges to it. That's a neat stamp. Can we figure out the year? Doesn't have a year on it, but it's cool looking, isn't it? Knowing that somebody is going to win this journal also makes it easier to use the cool stuff. You know what I mean? Because I know somebody's going to get it that is going to enjoy it. And, you know, if you are somebody who wins it and you wanted to use the ephemera for something different, I think that would be awesome. So yeah, it's hashtag journal giveaway to be entered in the giveaway, and hashtag paper pack to get some information on the paper pack. Let's do some. That fabric's kind of nice because it's sheer. I feel like we need something this way. Anybody have any suggestions? Say again. Callie. You just, Linda, you put hashtag journal giveaway, all one word, in the comments there, and you'll get a message from me that, yep, and then you'll click on that message and you'll get a form that says, you know, to fill out, to put it, to be entered in. So these are little sayings out of a book that I took apart. Anticipation of all the happiness. I kind of like that. That is super cute. We might leave that out. Yeah, and I've used the spine of that book and some of the stuff that was because the spine started falling apart. But I thought it was cool looking, so I've used it in a couple of little collages. No, you don't need to do it every time. You do not need to do it every time, Callie. I had it to where you could put a message in there, but then I wasn't getting everybody's email and name for some reason, so I had to change it. But in my mind, I was thinking I would do some keywords so that you could get multiple entries. But I'm going to be going live again this week. This is some washi tape that I trimmed from something else, and I thought it looked really Christmassy. Isn't that crazy? Like, I probably don't need to be saving stuff like that much. What else does it need? It needs something else. Let's do. When all else fails, do a label, right? Maybe that black one that was on there. And now I want the roundness. I was saying, oh, there's one with red that's round. Let's see. So I like that better. But now, do you guys spend this long on your tags? Is this just me? Is this just me? Oh, look at that little guy. That might be perfect. So now I'm thinking this. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Now, do you think I'll remember? Now I just have to remember. Hey, Diana, how are you doing, girl? How you feeling? Let me get my book back out. And then I think that the fabric had to be next. Now, why doesn't it look as good now? What'd I do different? Oh, that's my full fabric. Oh, yeah. That, I mean, when that'll mess you up. Like having one leg that's, yeah. That, and a lot of people have that, and it really messes with your hips and stuff. And it doesn't have to be a huge difference either for it to make a big difference. I'm gonna do the stamp. I like that this 12 right here too. Just because the month of December. And I think I wanna, this still has some of that mahogany with the vintage photo, or it was ground espresso I used actually. And I'm just kind of getting rid of the white on the edges, not really. Yeah, definitely in God's hands. I mean, staying positive this long, the amount of time that you've been dealing with this makes it difficult. You know, you've been dealing with this for a long time, and you know, the longer you do, the harder it is to stay positive. So that's another thing I think I would just pray for you, that you remain positive. Oh, we only got 15 minutes, guys. I'm just going to take this little guy. I thought it was a really great little touch. I just used that ink pad, that inker. What did I do with it? For heaven's sakes. Y'all see it? Where's it at? Somebody tell me. You play hot potato? Oh my gosh. I just used it. Oh. Oh, girl. And, you know, I think you can probably feel them. You can feel the prayers when people are praying for you. And that is, you know, 6 months. Okay, I'm gonna, this is a sticker, but I'm gonna put some more glue on the back of it there. I kind of like this up here too. Like, I'm not mad at it. So I think I'm gonna try not to overthink. If anybody's laughing right now because I take so long. This is me not overthinking it. Ooh, and one more little thing I want to do, which actually I'm going to take this back off because I think that I want to use it in the center. And I've been using these wool strips that I got off of Whatnot from one of the ladies that I just love her. I love everything that she has and that she does. And she uses these, and and they're just pieces of wool. Let me see, where's the one that I did? And I feel like they really go well with just the winter, you know, because they almost look like a coat, right? So we're going to use those. We're going to use some of that wool stuff. Ooh, that's a pretty one. That plaid. And then let's see if I like this with it. No, it's on Whatnot. It is her handle. Is that what you call it? Her handle on Whatnot is junk paper scissors. And Amanda actually turned me on to her. Um, and I don't know. I just love all of her stuff that she creates with it, and she has really good ideas and stuff like that too. But her name's Amber, but it's junk paper scissors. Do you follow her? I want one more. Oh, since we have that green down there, let's make that part of one. You like that? I love that fabric. What did I use that for? I can't remember now. Oh, is it in this journal? It might be. It might be on the inside of this journal. Yep. Boy, that'll tie it in. I did that on purpose. I meant to do that. Never heard of her? Yeah, junk paper scissors. She does sell some of her stuff that she has made. Actually, it says "You rock my Christmas socks." This is one that I got from her. So I thought that would be a really cute gift tag for my husband, and it also might be his present. So that we'll do 2 of these, and then we'll do the little thing where we, oh, for heaven's sakes, come on now. Crisscross. I got about 9 minutes, and you guys refresh your screens. I'm going to be sharing Michele Adamas, who is after me. Vintage Revival Co. is her business, and you guys, she has a lot of stuff that's going on in the works, kind of, and it's pretty exciting stuff. Nope, I don't like that. Wait. Hold everything. Maybe I do want a little piece of red too. Okay. There. Now we're good. So refresh your screens and be sure and watch her. She is an amazing mixed media artist, furniture artist, just all the things. She does a lot of crafting and upcycling too. It's just, she does it in a way that's maybe a little different, I guess. She's very classy, very demure. No. Oh, she's listening too. She's on here. You're supposed to be setting up, not listening. No, I'm teasing. Tag your business, Michele. Okay, so this, I think, in the journal, like, you got a picture we're going to have. And maybe I'll just leave those little white strings too. So we've got this. That feels upside down for some reason. Like in our signature in the journal. What a cute little journaling card. Maybe even on the other side, we could put, I don't know. I'm thinking about like a list or maybe even a to from situation or something. But I guess when you do that, now I don't like it as much. You you limit what other people might want to do. Let's find a vintage button maybe. I kind of like this kind of camel color. Oh no, don't you fall off of there. I left out the design. I always get the name of your business wrong. Vintage Revival Design Co. I said Vintage Revival Co. I think. So yeah. I'm glad you put it in there. So I'm just using these strings that I tied it with to put the button on. I got about 5 minutes. And now I'm just going to tie it right on top. Because, I don't mind that look. I like it. A little rustic. Okay. Yeah, for some reason that little thing wasn't doing it for me after we got this bow, but I do like the bow. Sorry. I'm just trimming it up a little bit. Okay. What'd I do? Oh, I'm like, what'd I do? Lose my Fabri-Tac? So for this, I'm going to have to, this is a pretty thick, pretty thick piece. So I'm just going to take one of my little Dollar Tree things, put this on here, and then I'll just clamp her down, and it will be good to go by tomorrow. And then on this side, if anything, sometimes this is just right here, so I'm going to grab it. Sometimes I will take transfers. This one doesn't really have anything I can steal from. Well, maybe there. Where you can just kind of steal a little bit. Some of I don't have them right handy, but some of the ones from this year have like these little wreaths that, like this kind of garlandy stuff that goes. Tomorrow I am at 3:15. So I am going to put that just right there. Then it doesn't add any extra bulk. you know, because we've got that big bow there. So no extra bulk. And because I cut it from something that was like existent, I'm just gonna sand it a little bit to kind of hide the fact that it's a hodgepodge. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna get Michele in here, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of our creators today. Our last one is on from 6 to 7, so stay with us all day. All right, guys, thank you so much. Bye.